Hi everyone, it's Matt from Shuttout and welcome to another episode of Shuttout Weekly. Today I will share with you the true story of Shuttout and why Shuttout is not just another photo contest platform and how you can help and be a part of this too. Oh, and at the end of the video you will learn how your photo can be featured like this. That was awesome, right? And your photo can be featured like this next week. But first things first. I promised you the true story of Shuttout, but we don't have a whole day. So let's stick with the major points. Shuttout is my idea that started a long time ago. It was around 2011 after my first and the only trip to the United States. After the trip, my brother's mother-in-law just sent me a link to some kind of contest, and she said that, Matt, you need to take part in this contest with your photos because they fit perfectly. So I checked the link and I remembered that I didn't like it at all, that I didn't like what I see, because first of all there was a very high entry fee, something around $30. Second, there was a jury, professional jury picking the winners, and I didn't believe that they would pick my photo. And the third thing was the price. The price was some kind of gear that I didn't need. So paying $30 to enter a contest that you don't believe you can win, and even if you do, winning a prize like you don't even need, what's the point of it? But as a serial entrepreneur, I started to think, how should it look like for just, amateur photographers like me? So I would like to participate, so I would like to join this kind of contest. And that's how the basic idea of Shuttout came to life in 2011. First, very low entries, like $2 to enter a contest. Second thing, very important one, community voting, community picking the winners. So winners are those whose photos are liked by others. And the third thing, money prizes. I believe that you should be able to do whatever you want to do with the prize. So with money, you can buy anything you want. You can buy new gear, you can go for a trip, you can just buy some course to develop your skills. It's your choice. Freedom. So 3 years later, in 2014, we started crowdfunding campaign to see how people react to this idea, and we gathered almost 500 people that supported the idea with their own money. And with this money, we created the first prototype of Shuttout, and it looked nothing like today's Shuttout, right? And even though it was just a prototype, the first users start to come in, believing in the premise of what we are going to create. And some of them are still with us right now, so this is truly awesome. In the meanwhile, I had to drive as an Uber driver for about 1.5 years just to make a living, and at the same time trying to find a way for Shuttout to move forward. It was like hustle 24/7 and great adventure. And not only after that, I was able to raise some money to fund Shuttout and to push things forward. So why I am telling you this? Because I believe that it's very important to know and understand that nothing was built in a day, and it's often need time to create something, but only if you believe and if you love what you do, you can succeed in doing this. And it's the same with photography. No one becomes an awesome photographer overnight. It takes time, and you need to practice, you need to develop your skill to become better and better. And it's always easier when you do what you love. That was the main reason I created Shuttout. I noticed that getting those likes on your photos on Facebook or on Instagram, it motivates you to do better, to do more photos. And this is what truly matters, because those likes doesn't mean a real thing. That's why we changed those likes to votes. And those votes can be changed into money on Shuttout. But those money prizes in our contest, it's just a bonus. It's bonus because the most important thing is that you will challenge yourself to be better. We wanted to create a place where anyone can win a photo contest, and you don't have to be a professional. The only thing you need is photos that people like. And it doesn't necessarily mean the best photos, because the best is subjective. But when a majority of people like your photo, you can't argue with that. They just love your photos. We also created Shuttout, a special algorithm that nominates community judges that, guards the quality of results. This is a very important thing with community voting. And if we even recorded a video about Shuttout somewhere there, so make sure to watch it if you haven't already and learn more about Shuttout. So this is where we are right now. Our goal is to create a place where people passionate about photography will be able to grow. In some time you will be able to sell your photos as prints on Shuttout, and the value of those photos will be based on the number of votes they received and photo contests they won. This way we will create the biggest photo gallery, social photo gallery in the world. Imagine that people, after the contest ends, they will be able to buy those photos, and you will be able to see that your photos are in Paris, New York, Toronto, Tokyo, and anywhere in the world. A portfolio that is built with photos that that people like, because it's based on the idea and around the idea of social photography contests. Now you can see how we are different from others. It's not just another photo contest platform. And what do you think about this idea? What do you think about this approach? Make sure to let us know in the comments, because your feedback is very important for us. That said, have you seen that amazing photo at the beginning in the intro of our video? We decided that from now on we will feature one photo per week in each of our Shuttout weekly videos on YouTube, and the author of this photo will be linked in the description below, and also will get a premium entry bonus. It's our way of saying thank you for supporting and using Shuttout. So what do you need to do to have a chance to be featured in our next video? It's pretty simple. First thing is we feature only photos from contests that ended in the previous week. So make sure to submit photos to contests very often, because it takes some time for them to end. Second thing is that we feature only photos submitted with a premium entry. We think that this is our way of saying thank you and an additional incentive for you by joining premium entry. So you not only get a chance to win money, but you will have the chance of getting featured and get more exposure and most likely some followers. And number 3, you need your profile on Shuttout updated with an avatar. You need your first name, last name, and at least some short bio, because we don't want to feature anonymous photos. If your photo gets selected, you will receive $2 premium entry bonus, and of course your photo will be featured on our YouTube videos. And that's it. Good luck! And that's it for today. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give us big like and leave your comments with your thoughts on our approach to photography, to photo contests in general. This helps a lot to reach more people. Make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and click the bell button for notifications, because next week we are going to release next video with the next feature of the week. And who knows, maybe this will be your photo. Until then, see you on Shuttout. We also created Shuttout.
Yes, created Shuttout.
And Shuttout too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cut.